Hey everyone, welcome. I am reacting to the 6-1 Indie Showcase. This happened last week. I was not able to watch it live, so I'm watching it now. I was just too busy, and when it was live, and several days after that. So this is the only time I'm able to watch this. It looks like it's about an hour and 17 minutes long. A little bit of housekeeping because we are in that E3 season right now, but not with E3. So if you don't know, I do a group podcast slash game showcase reaction channel that's called Spawn Trap. So it's over at youtube.com/@SpawnTrapGames if you want to go follow there. I'm going to be doing a lot of these solo reactions because there's going to be a lot of this stuff coming up in the next several weeks. So you will be seeing this more often on this channel. I will be doing these reactions live on Twitch. So I'm live on Twitch right now, and it gets uploaded later to this YouTube channel. So for the group stuff, that's over on Spawn Trap. All the links are in the bottom of the screen if you want to follow anything. For Spawn Trap, we will be live on Twitch and YouTube. They will be archived on YouTube. We're mostly focusing on Summer Game Fest weekend. So on June 6th is Summer Game Fest proper. So we're going to be reacting to the main showcase and Day of the Devs that day. As for me, I'll probably be streaming on my personal channel in between those times because I will probably have my Switch 2 by then, and I want to be able to play some Switch 2 games. So I might be just streaming on my own channel that day as well. So the next day, Saturday, it's pretty much going to be an all-day showcase reaction day. So starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, that's the Wholesome Game Showcase, and then pretty much back to back every hour there's another showcase. So that's gonna be a whole day of showcases. I should be joined by Icy Arrow and maybe some other people. So we're gonna be doing a lot of reactions to that stuff. Sunday is a big day. That's gonna be Xbox and PC gaming show. So we're gonna be doing a reaction to that too. That's so far what we know. So there might be other showcases that get confirmed. We might have to shift stuff around depending on when times are. But pretty much that weekend, we're going to be doing reaction streams. There is rumors that there's going to be a PlayStation State of Play or a Nintendo Direct within that week's time. So I'm expecting, if it does happen, probably that Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday after. That's when those showcases are going to be. Unfortunately, we cannot plan ahead for those. So we're probably not going to be able to watch those live. I say probably, but typically PlayStation does it more later in the day when they do those showcases. So there's a good chance we might be able to do PlayStation Live depending on who's available and what time it's at. Nintendo typically likes to do theirs early in the morning. So most likely, probably not going to be able to react to the Nintendo one. We might have to do a delayed reaction to that or not a reaction at all. I will be reacting either way. I want to see what the showcase is. So we'll have to just wait and see. That's pretty much the plans for Summer Showcase going forward. I'm not going to get into details about my personal streams and stuff. I'll save that for the Assassin's Creed stream, which I'm going to be doing after this. So let's jump into this and see what the 6-1 Indie Showcase is all about. Make sure I have volume. Oh, it says it's paused, but wait. I can't control this. My ability to control the stream is gone. Okay. Let me just refresh. Maybe it's an issue with Firefox? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Like I couldn't control the volume, pause, or anything. Okay, I can pause it. Okay, good.
Friends, family, and fellow members of my coop, welcome to another edition of PT's Play Now Pre-Show. I'm your host, PT. If you're new here, you might be wondering why a pigeon skeleton is on your screen. And why the hell was there a countdown to a countdown? Well, to that I say, deal with it. Embrace it. Just like you can embrace these 7 recently launched indie games that might have flown under your radar. I'd like to begin our relationship with some action. Snowy slopes, big knockouts. But as Billie Eilish once said, birds of a feather, we should stick together. So, let's
Did
start
Billie
the
Eilish say
festivities
that,
with
or
another mighty little pigeon,
has that
shall
been a
we?
phrase for a long time? Unreal's gonna have a showcase as well. It's gonna be the state, not really a showcase, just well, a showcase of the tech. So it's gonna be happening. I think the week, like days before Summer Game Fest. So I'll do a reaction to that too. Goo Goo Pizza. I like the swing music. Alright, pigeon platformer. I'm down. Oh wait, you're just... The whole point is you're delivering pizza? Are the pizza your lives? Goo Goo Pizza, okay. I do like a good snowboarding game, but I say that there's been several snowboarding games that have been released this past several years and I haven't touched them, so I should really do that. But I'm not a huge fan of these like top-down ones. I like the third person over the shoulder camera. So. Oh, out now. On Game Pass. What? Did I mention that in my video? I don't think I did. Lonely Mountain? There's, in my free, youtube.com/@freevideogames is what I'm talking about. In that video, I forgot to mention the, like, 50 Atari games or whatever they are that were added to Game Pass. So, I'll mention it in next week's video. Fighting. Leftovers KO.
Violent yet tasty. Leftovers are essential before setting off on a grand adventure. Sometimes an adventure is all about self-reflection, coming to terms with your past. But if you ask some of the minds behind Helldivers 2, Battlefield, or World of Warcraft, adventure means horsing around with the occult.
Welcome to Alderwood Island. Now's the best time to join us and experience the wonder we call home. Alderwood has always been horse country. Horses are our pride and joy. It's the perfect season to saddle up, hit the trails, and take in the breathtaking sights. Now we bring you an update about the shocking death of a local teenager found in the woods last night. The community of Alderwood is still reeling and is desperate for answers. Sheriff Jane Welch has gone on the record to state that it was likely an animal attack. We have reached out to the local park ranger, Kendra Evans, for a comment on this presumed predator, but haven't been able to get a hold of her. However, some locals doubt that to be the case, worrying there might be an actual killer loose on the island, with some even going as far as citing local legends about dark forces prowling the woods.
This just reminds me that on
Aging is partly the
when is
wisdom
it?
of understanding which
I think
memories
next
you
week
should
actually.
cherish and which ones you should let fade.
Yeah, on June 1st. So on May 31st, there's going to be a horror games showcase, but we're not going to be able to watch that live for Spawn Trap. We are going to be doing a reaction the next day. So, it's just the new folks in this. What the hell's going on here? The new folks involved with Spawn Trap. They want to watch the horror game showcase. But they're not set up for live streams right now. I haven't really prepped them on that, so I want to make sure that I'm there with them to do that. So we're gonna be waiting the next day to record that. So, purely doing it. I wasn't planning on doing it as a Spawn Trap reaction. I'm purely doing it because both of them wanted to do the reaction for that. So. Wait, what? A lot of these are messed up games. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Episode 3 out June 6th on Summer Game Fest date. So maybe there'll be another announcement for that.
Muffle's life sentence brings back some fond memories of my time on Rikers Island. Hope you're doing well, Big Jim. Stay strong. One thing I've learned from my past is how to put up a fight. It's a trait I share with the devs behind Fraymakers. In fact, I might have even bugged them for an assist reveal trailer.
Okay.
Begin.
I'm looking at. This is a fighting game I've never heard of? Fraymakers, that looks awesome. I don't know these characters, but oh, I know that one. That's Bit Runner, right? And that's Octodad. Okay. Cool.
Ah, it seems the sun is setting.
We're
our
still on
time
the
together
pre-show.
once
There's
again.
still a countdown.
Remember me as the screen fades to black. The 6-1 Indie Showcase begins with a world premiere.
World premiere.
Remember me?
That was me this morning. So this is a point and click. Switch 2? This is gonna be a Switch 2 announcement? Because it's got the mouse mode. It is colder in this room than I thought it was going to be today. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It was a mistake. Escaper. Wishlist on Steam. Okay. Oh, it's created in
Hello
Ontario.
everyone, I am
Cool.
Adrian, also known as Insert Disc 5, and you have just seen the world premiere of my next game, Truth Scrapper. You may perhaps know me
So
from
not
my earlier
Switch 2.
game, Time Loop RPG and Stars in Time, but this is not about her. This is about this new project, a visual novel about magic, about memories, about toxic lesbians. If that sounds interesting to you, you can follow the development along by wishlisting the game on Steam and by signing up for the mailing list. Thank you so much to 61ND for giving me the opportunity to introduce this game to you and for all of their hard work making this showcase possible. Now sit back, relax, wishlist every single game that you see, and enjoy the show.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to the 6-1 Indie Showcase, the only indie game showcase that will straight up tell you we do not have Silksong. We don't have that Keeley level clout.
But what we do have is a ton of killer indies you probably haven't seen before. We're stoked to kick off the big summer season with a bang. Expect exclusive looks, world premieres, and as you saw in the pre-show, even more games you can play today.
Big thanks to Adrian for kicking off the main show with your first look at Truth Scrapper. Following up on the award-winning Time Loop RPG and Stars in Time, Truth Scrapper is a visual novel with distinct branching paths, multiple endings, and toxic lesbians. Don't worry, Kyle, I'm told they're super nice.
The only thing I worry about is people not wishlisting games. Once the show wraps up today, you'll be able to dig into the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam event to support all the games you're about to see. We've also expanded the Steam event to include a bunch of additional indies on our radar. So be sure to check out demos, grab some discounts, and again, wishlist.
We've also teamed up with Game On to end lupus. So later on in the show, we'll hear from the wonderful Coco Confession on how you can support a cause that's personally pretty close to my heart. All right, I think we covered everything. More games?
More games. Let's dive into some lush action with a killer JRPG and one of the most stunning dungeon crawlers you'll ever see.
The art style is very unique. It's just it feels dark and colorful at the same time. You know what I mean? It feels like you're in a laser tag. Chrome Tower. Okay, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's definitely I haven't really seen anything like it for sure. The title makes sense. Artistically, Chroma Tower, yeah. I hate making comments on games like this because there's a I don't want to hurt any developer feelings, and obviously there is a market for this. This is for someone's excited to play this, which is awesome. I don't want to gatekeep. I don't think there should be like one genre of game. Play whatever you want. You got, and I hope it's great and you enjoy it. Me personally, I can't ever imagine being into something like this. But that's just me. That's my personal preference. So I just don't say it's enjoyable. But if it's for you, that's awesome. So this is very fucking. This looks very late 90s, early 2000s kids, like WB Kids, YTV, Nickelodeon style, and I'm here for it. This is hitting a nostalgia for me that I didn't think I would have. There's obviously inspiration here. This is wacky and fun. Okay. And this looks very like Sonic. Was it Sonic CD? I think 1,000 Deaths. Okay, so it's. I'm gonna write it down. I want to look into that more.
Much love to the New York City locals, Pariah Interactive. We played an early build of 1,000 Deaths eons ago at Play NYC. Great to have them on the show.
Eons is a good word.
Because I don't know if it's my style of gameplay, but
when our next
just
game landed on our desk.
you know,
Hello, this is my
aesthetically,
home
it's like
Travis.
I'm
I
like
am
this looks
also
like
from
something
Future
that would
Kids,
be
and I'm working on
on a
Bobo
commercial for
a pet
like
simulation
YTV
game.
or
You
something.
collect, mash, accessorize, and train little creatures to compete in races and other competitions. So here's a new look at the game. Please wish us on Steam and join the Discord.
So cute.
Oh my god. That was unexpected.
No, Judd.
We're so back.
Happy for you, friend.
I'm not sure if it's the legally distinct chows or God finally calling my number, but my heart rate is jacked. How about we mellow out a little bit with some serene vibes? Fishing, a blossoming platformer, but first, a returning developer who was part of our very first showcase back in 2022.
Whoa, Bunny Bear!
So, what are you doing?
We're practicing a new song. Wanna play?
Okay. Hey. We're talking about this on a podcast.
Bunny, it's frog time.
There's been a lot of games with a frog focus. I don't know what it is. I guess a ton of developers just are into frogs and now they're making games for them. But we're specifically talking about a new game studio from PlayStation where they're making a frog type game. And we're trying to guess what that
Tough here,
means.
no?
Yeah.
Chin up. I got you something.
A big slice of Gouda cheese. My favorite.
No. What?
No matter what I do, I won't stay in my room. I'll have a change of drapes. I'll have a change of grapes. I'll have a change of.
Oh no, it's a Rick Speck.
That's a gift right there.
What?
Rick Speck, look at my six pack. Rick Speck, no, look at my six pack.
Honey Bear saves frog time. Puzzle platformer. Looks very Metroidvania-y light because it's not. It looks very slow to be a Metroidvania. And it doesn't look like you're fighting enemies, you're just solving puzzles. Demo's available. This is a fishing game? I can't tell if that was gameplay or if that was just... Okay.
What's up, gamers? I'm Buddy from Akupara Games, and today I'm joined by my friend Monik, who's going to tell us all about the Future Vibe Check demo.
Dropping today.
Today?
Amazing.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Buddy, and thank you to the 6-1 team for having me. Name's Unwise. I'm the creator of Future Vibe Check. Future Vibe Check is an automation game where you make music. And it's something that I spent the past 2 years pouring my heart into that I feel like if I had as a kid, it would be amazing and so joyful. It combines my love for music, automation, crafting, weird Eastern philosophy. So if you like any of those things, I mean, who doesn't like music, buddy?
I love music, famously. I also love weird esoteric, like Alan Watts videos.
Alan Watts, Ram Dass,
Yeah.
Krishnamurti. Any of these guys, if you know their names, you're gonna love this. If you like Factorio, Satisfactory, you're gonna love this. And even if you have an inkling of interest in music or making music, but never found the will to learn it, in Future Vibe Check, everything is handled for you. You're gonna make beautiful music. So check out the demo today, launching today, and also, whoever makes the sickest beat in the demo is going to get a DJ Otter plushie, which we're really excited about. We're gonna be running weekly contests for folks.
Awesome. I want an Otter
How we're gonna
plushie.
do that? I don't know.
I almost bought
We're
an
gonna
Otter
figure it out.
plushie at a yard
Okay,
sale
well,
recently.
the comments here today. Thank you so much to the 6-1 Indie crew.
I'm like, damn, I want that Otter.
Take it away, me. Well, hello again. For the folks at home, I'm Buddy, and I'm here to show off a little Future Vibe Check, a musical automation game. And in this video, I'm going to break down what exactly that means. All right, so we've all played automation games. You build the thing that builds the thing. Put in some stone, get out some bricks. That's the automation. What Future Vibe Check does is make the thing you build make music. See this? That's a signal emitter, which is powered by the beat maker. The white light is the signal, and as the signal hits the blocks, it makes the beat that you're hearing. Now, the signal is tied to the instrument. This beat is just a kick drum, like you'd hear in any rock song, but what happens when we add the guitar on top? We took a rhythm, and we gave it a melody. And like any other automation game, it gets pretty complicated from here on out, till the song sounds more like this. Because this, gamers, this is what we call the vibe. If you want to mine resources, you have to have a vibe. If you want to progress, you need to refine the vibe. And
Sounds
if you want
complicated.
to sit back and relax and listen to all the music you've made, well, that's what we're here for too. You can demo Future Vibe Check for yourself right now on Steam. Thanks for tuning in, gamers. Thank you as well to Mike and Kyle for letting me and Monik come chill with you guys. Catch you in the next one.
That's a Cryptmaster Sugar Daddy. Wild. Thank you, Buddy and Monik, for coming through and just bringing the vibes.
We're rocking and rolling straight into even
That was
more
weird.
musical bangers. Starting off with a rhythm-based RPG.
Yeah. All right, let's... I wonder if we should, when we're doing Summer Game Fest, we should have a frog counter. How many frogs we could see. Or like try to determine what the theme is this year for Summer Game Fest. There's always something. There's one year was like most games had witches. There was another year where it was all about global warming and like floods and stuff. There's always like a theme. Like everybody had a similar theme for games they're showcasing. So I think last year it was frogs, and we're still seeing frogs. So yeah, thanks for the follow on Twitch, Hapu09. Cool. I like the music. This actually looks really cool. And I'm liking the music and everything. This looks very Castlevania-y with a duck. Hello, duck friend. I think there's also a year with a bunch of duck games. There's a new Duck Detective game out. I still haven't played the last one. And what? And hold on. What was that game called? I want to write it down. Anatine? Anatine or Anasine? I don't know. This looks cool too. 3D platformer? I'm always down for a 3D platformer. I got so many in my backlog. I was really hoping to play Demon Tides. Scratch the Cat? Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Hi, I'm Felix, creative director at Flat Ponies. I hope you
My
enjoyed
pen
our
is
sneak
not
peek
working
of
well.
Scratch the Cat. I want to show you a bit about the office and come meet the rest of the team.
I really like that we're making a game that's about gameplay first and foremost. It's a game with a lot of character, a lot of charm that breaks it from the pack.
Also try and take musical elements into account for
Scratch
level
the cat.
design and challenges, some that are tied to the beat.
We're committed to showing all the different aspects of music in the flora and the fauna and architecture, and that helps build this world.
It's really fun to animate a bunch of different characters in a cartoony or expressive kind of way.
I hope that people have a good time with the player controller. A lot of effort has been put into making it feel good, feel smooth. There's thousands of lines of code going into it, so I hope that people really appreciate that and have a good time.
What's the
Cats and record collecting. I can't believe Flat Ponies made a game specifically for you.
You'll love to see it. Actually, while we're still on the subject of records, we do have one more music-related announcement. Ever since we started conceptualizing this showcase way back during lockdown, there was always one games adjacent item I want to announce. It may have taken a few years, but man, here we are, and it was well worth the wait.
Next one, indie vinyl.
Love your mother and trust in her.
Oh, this game, yeah.
Do your duties and carry out your function for a future far from sin or incineration.
I think this game won a lot of Game of the Year awards, or at least was nominated. So this was a big game. I wasn't seeing a lot of people talk about last year, but enough people played it where it was a big deal. So obviously, I think the conversation last year was dominated by Balatro and a lot of other games that were more in the zeitgeist conversation. But that game was just like a surprise one where it wasn't on my radar. I didn't see anybody talking about it, but it was still like a huge game that a lot of people were playing. Do I see Peggle? That's not an indie game. This is Peggle. Is PopCap gonna be? Is PopCap gonna have a lawsuit? I don't know, man. I feel like EA and PopCap are not going to be happy about this. It's very risky to do this. I'm down for a Peggle game. I like Peggle, but this is asking for trouble. Arcade action comedy. I remember this. Caravan 66. Oh man, this looks fun.
Caravan 66. Wish list now.
Oh, hell yeah. Gotta get me hyped on the music, man. This looks crazy. One thing about like these flight battle games in space is you're literally navigating in 3 dimensions, and it's just sometimes it's just hard for me to wrap my head around it. And also it depends on what kind of flight controls there are, because some games do it very differently, where some of them, like, okay, it feels natural, like how I'm navigating this world. Others it's just like, what am I doing? I'm like rotating when I should be, when I'm trying to move left or right. But this looks very smooth. Rogue Eclipse.
Hey,
I like the
Jory
vibes.
Stoltz here, audio engineer and voice actor for The Classified X. We're so excited to share our new trailer for Glitchspanker, a comedic, narrative-driven exploration game. Glitchspanker is about a 12-year-old boy in the 90s who tries to borrow his mom's secret game, Big Booty Slappers 6. Unfortunately, a sentient virus named Spunk has infected and broken the game, and now you have to use the Glitchspanker antivirus to find and
Oh my god, you're so boring!
Hello?
It's me, Spunk the Virus. I think I can do this way better.
Go on then.
But there's more to Spunk than just being a virus. Of course you can try to kill him, but you can also be his friend. Underneath it all, you may find a deeper, darker mystery.
We hope you enjoy the new trailer for Glitchspanker.
And don't forget to spank that wish list.
Enjoy.
Hey, we love you.
Kill the human.
Game sounds gross.
Now introducing
The Spank Stick. Got a nasty computer virus? Eating the code of your favorite game? Well, that's no worry at all with the Glitchspanker antivirus Spank Stick. Get rid of it with a simple swat of a stick.
What in the
Virus being a bit stubborn, a bit crafty, Glitchspanker has the solution. Glitchspanker, just spank it.
Whoa now, you don't have to kill me over eating your booty slapping game. Just give me a chance. Here, let's fix this commercial.
Make a new friend. Or several.
Oh
Do
god.
a dance. Master Magic. Slink in sewers. Succumb to the infinite void.
Submit your soul.
What the hell is this game?
There's too many channels, too many options. I'll be
You
here
marrying
forever.
the virus?
I can't get away.
With Glitchspanker, you can contain and torture any glitch. Be his friend or foe. Every choice is up to you. Glitchspanker is not responsible for any damage done to your games.
This
your
is
health,
such
or the
a
loss of your
weird
mortal human soul.
game.
Deviation from the path of the game may result in the death of you, your family, and possibly the entire human world. Any eldritch abomination found inside the antivirus will void any refund claims. Please think responsibly.
Glitchspanker is a 6-win indie ass game. Do we have any more weird shit to show? Yeah, that works.
Is it rolling? All right. You lent your charger, but you never got it back. Your dog dropped a turd on the rug.
Yeah,
Ghosted
sock.
after they said, let's catch up soon. Suggestion, no more excuses. It's time for real justice.
Cut! That's the one!
Oh, those lunch burritos were a mistake.
Oh, we still got a ways to go. I'm gonna update the stream schedule for Assassin's Creed for YouTube. In case anybody doesn't know, I'm streaming on Twitch. Ooh, wait, I want to listen to this. Pokemon Red and Blue ska cover? I see this guy on my Instagram all the time. This is another weird game. Ooh, also, I should check if my bookcase is here. Grandma, no! I think I've heard of this
You're
game.
walking around, you're picking up your own stuff, and you're making a mess of your own house.
Clearly, you got no respect for this property, which is cool AF. Oh, jeez. Gimme. I hate to admit it, but what you're serving up looks real tasty. Eat more
I like all these comedy games they're
Prove that you
showing.
can hang out with us.
I wish there's more games like this. I mean, these ones are really
The
super
grandma
weird.
has made the decision
but
to enter her neighbor's mouth.
I do
If the
like
grandma
I do
doesn't
like
achieve
the
her goal, I don't know what I'll do.
reintroduction of comedic games. I feel like there's been like a long time where like these were the popular thing in the 2000s. It's just like, let's make every game funny, right? And then that just stopped. It's like, no, every game had to be serious. And now we're seeing a resurgence of very funny games. When was that one where you're that little tiny guy walking around the town? It's like the very British game. That came out, people love that. Building relationships, I remember this. Yeah, play as a house and it's a dating simulator. It's such a weird concept. And you have to like date other houses and stuff, right? And you go fishing as a house. Find love, yeah. Millie the Mill House. Or the windmill. Walkers. Oh, Tenet. Chester. It's such a weird
There's
concept.
nothing more beautiful than the love between 8 walls and a handful of windows. Hey everybody, I'm Coco Confession. I'm a Twitch partner, variety content creator, musician, and an advocate for invisible illnesses and disabilities. While we take a brief breather from all these incredible indies, I'd love to tell you a little bit about Game
There
On
will
to
be
End Lupus.
an accessibility
May is Lupus
showcase
Awareness Month,
on
and it's the best time
the
to
morning
educate and
of
bring awareness
Summer
around
Game
this
Fest.
terrible disease.
So
Lupus
far,
is
we're
an
not
autoimmune
planning
disease,
on
which means that
reacting
your
to
immune
that,
system,
unfortunately.
the body
so.
system that usually fights infections, attacks healthy tissue instead. The Lupus Foundation of America's mission is to improve the quality of life for all people affected by lupus through programs of research, education, support, and advocacy. Back in 2020, with the direct partnership of the Lupus Foundation of America, a handful of Twitch streamers banded together to create Game On to End Lupus, which is the largest collaborative fundraiser on Twitch for lupus research and support programs. We are now in our 6th year, have over 150 participants, and are on our way to hitting our milestone of $1 million raised through this event. Even though we are already deep in May, there's still time to join us. If you're a streamer or an artist, crafter, musician, or just want to fundraise within your community, head over to lupus.org and join us to help make lupus visible. Thank you for helping us game on to end lupus. Now from the legendary Japanese duo of Swery and Suda51, let's check out our stay at Hotel Barcelona.
That's been a pretty alright showcase so far.
Let the game begin.
How painfully human.
Taste the chains of despair. I'll burn you to the bone.
Cool.
Have you ever been in a situation
I don't think I've
where
seen any
you need
Switch
to do
2
something simple,
games yet.
but somehow you just
So I'm like looking up for now.
Welcome to Your Brain, where your thoughts and personality traits fight for control like a group project gone wrong.
I think there might be a
I
third
guess
party
you'll
or
just
indie
keep staring at the
showcase
suitcase for now.
for Switch
But what about
after
other
launch day.
situations?
I think they might do that.
Oh, right.
I don't think there's gonna
You
be another
wanna
first
talk,
party
but
one.
What if she hates you forever? Great news! Your brain has decided to save you from embarrassment by doing absolutely nothing. Yep, everyone's got their own personality, which means that this guy literally can't shut up. But here's the kicker. If you understand why you do things, maybe you can actually change. Rue Valley isn't just about making choices, it's about figuring out why you make them, and maybe even rewriting your own code. Growth, you did it. Now you only need to...
Rue Valley. Last update was a couple hours ago. Out for delivery. We're getting it soon. A lot of weird spooky vibes in a lot of these games here in the showcase. Also, a lot of retro design, where things look very like old school PC, PS1 kind of style games.
Now, similar to our vinyl reveal, we have another reveal that's not technically a video game. Here's BLE Studios with a world premiere.
We need to send them back. Now.
Why would I do that when we have the chance to truly analyze their potential?
Potential for what? What are you planning?
Chessboard? What? How? What is? Look.
My name is Asa,
Okay.
and you just watched the world premiere trailer for
You got
my
the
game,
DK bongos. I
It
got
takes
those here.
all the preconceived notions on what a tabletop game can be, it polishes them up real nice, flips
Got
them
the
upside
Grookey
down,
plush.
and stomps them into oblivion. Blending faction-based, strategic multiplayer action, battle versus drops players into a bombastically dark tournament of power and poise. This was a tabletop experience that was built using video game design principles. Utilizing a simple D6 system, the Battleverse rule set is open to varying playstyles, making it easy for players to take control of one of the 4 carefully crafted factions.
Use any
So whether
chessboard?
you're unleashing an unforgiving zombie horde or summoning the Kraken from the depths, make sure that when the dust settles, you are the last one standing. To stay in the know, follow me on various social platforms, but more importantly, follow Battleverses on Kickstarter. And if you want to be one of the first to get your hands on the game, consider backing it today. Thank you so much.
Let's do some hypotheticals, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could spend an entire day as a giraffe without speaking to anyone at all?
Tough, but I got the height already. Can you imagine anything worse than being stuck in a time loop, reliving the same day over and over again?
Or what if you're trapped in a web of locked rooms by a maniacal game master?
So a typical day in the good old US of A.
Weekend in the life of a social giraffe. Oh, this is me This giraffe is me. Oh my god. I'm asocial giraffe. Oh. Board game. Cool. I gotta go bathroom after this then. I just don't want to stop it, like, midway through this. Yeah, by the way, Sunday, we're gonna be like, it's an all-day thing. We're gonna be taking breaks for sure. I'm gonna try to pace it where like somebody goes, I'm sticking around until someone returns and then I can go. Oh, it's damn, that one game I keep wanting to play. It's from the 360 era. I can't remember the name of it. It just got like an HD remake, I think, too. Oh, Braid. I'm thinking of Braid.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
I gotta play
My
Braid
name
at
is
some point.
Rodyon. I'm a producer and level artist. Oh, and light artist and cinematic artist at Cyberhead Games. And today we present you the game One Way Home. One Way Home is a horror puzzle adventure about a 12-year-old boy who travels through a post-apocalyptic city of nightmares in search of a way home. You will have to choose from several paths, unravel the secret living dragons, and find your one way home. I hope you enjoy our trailer and add the game to your wish list. Enjoy the watching, friends. Thank you.
Damn. This might be an October game right here. Original music too. Oh hell yeah. Oh, it's not all sides. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. You know I've played games like this. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. When is this out? Oh, no date yet? Okay.
Mike! Jesus. Someone stole my bug collection that I brought to set today.
Is that your roach?
Nah, that doesn't look like Brandy. I feel like we're being catfished. Someone get Jack Pepper on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NBC Express, the only shopping channel with no delays, no refunds, and no paperwork whatsoever.
Oh.
Today we're presenting
Oh,
you
no,
with
wait.
a brand
Oh,
new
yeah.
line of home
Wait.
essentials. Don't wait too long, they're going fast.
Yeah.
Feeling the
Yeah.
The cool
Most PI.
Steam applier just hit the market.
Oh, man.
Say goodbye to sticky cheese crumbs. With this portable freezer,
I always forget about this game.
dairy will stay preserved until the end of time. Order now. Buy 2, pay for 3. Hot off the press, a must-have for every modern household. Introducing Clean D's Automatic Turpentine Cleanser. With our Automatic Turpentine Cleanser, you wipe, swipe, clean, and shine every inch of your front yard. Order now. Limited stock available. Tired of feeling invisible? Grab yourself a brand new Mind D's Self-Aware Attitude Changer. Without device at hand, making friends becomes mind-blowingly easy. You don't need to strain your brain. Mind D will do the thinking for you. Don't think. Order before you come to your senses. Wishlist now, and we'll ring your bell when they're ready.
Switch, not Switch 2?
Spike D is not responsible for any damage to your own personality or the fragile fabric of reality.
See, you can't say that to me. Catch cute bugs. To me, there is no cute bug. Bugs are not cute. Bugs are disgusting. I don't get the appeal of catching bugs. I get that was the whole point of inspiration for Pokemon, but that's not me. I'm not catching bugs. Like the closest thing would be like a butterfly, but even then, butterflies are kind of gross.
What is that?
Oh, this guy's running out of catfish. What? What the hell am I watching? Also, not loving the music. The hell did I just watch?
I guess it was nothing.
Okay. Go to that
Oh, hello.
page, I
didn't
guess,
see you
if you want
there.
to, if you're interested in
It's
that.
me, Nick Lives, from Night Signal Entertainment. And our next game that we're working on with Gray Alien Games is called Forbidden Solitaire. It's a dark, FMV-inspired dungeon.
Was this video
solitaire
made
game.
in
It's a
1998?
very scary game, so tell your children to leave the room now before this trailer plays. Now enjoy the trailer for Forbidden Solitaire.
From the creators of Ancient Enemy and Home Safety Hotline
Gathered in protest of a controversial new video game.
comes a state-of-the-art
Another strange death was reported.
CD-ROM experience.
No reason for it to be this violent. It's solitaire.
Okay.
Forbidden Solitaire.
Forbidden Solitaire was gnarly back in the day. Mama Stevenson banned it from our house, so we appreciate Night Signal Entertainment and Gray Alien Games for unearthing it.
Mama Stevenson, a saint.
She sure is.
We always love taking a look at the future of horror. Our spring showcase brings a mind-bending interpretation of a classic 2D platformer, cryptid hunting, and what could be an immersive dive into one of these TVs behind us. But first, a glimpse into the next Stephen King-like adventure from an Indie Game Awards 2024 nominee.
This looks familiar. Your phone charge. Quite a ride. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if it's for me, but hey, it's Benny Bash. Okay, so not Mario.
Hey, look who's here. I'm your friend. We have been so excited for you to join us. I am Benny, and this is my awesome world. I love it here, and I know you will love it too. So let us not waste any time. I am waiting for you.
It's my turn to play with you.
Damn, everything's gotta have a spooky twist, huh? Okay. No thanks, Benny. It's been like Scary game, scary game, scary game.
Seen something?
Cute, cozy indie game. Scary game, scary game.
Lurking in the shadows, like
Give
something
me,
stalking you.
give me something fun.
Maybe
I
you
mean,
tried
it,
telling
yeah,
someone,
most PI.
but they just laughed it
Most
off.
PI is fun.
My friend, you're not alone. Hi, my name is Levi Chambers, founder of the Appalachian Investigation Group, and I believe you. I've spent my whole life tracking down these creatures all up and down these mountains. Mothman, Flatwoods Monster, Sheep Squatch, I've seen them all. We investigate the strange and unexplained, and we do it for folks like you.
Just 1, 2. Just 1, 2.
So if you think you've seen something, heard something, or just felt not right, give us a call at 304-574-8909. Because in these mountains, anything is possible.
Damn.
Hi, my name is Jade Meadows, and
Hi,
I'm the
Jade.
developer behind Blue Ridge Hunting, the game you just saw. Blue Ridge Hunting is a co-op horror game where you and your friends are tasked with investigating and tracking down some of the most infamous cryptids set to haunt the Appalachian Mountains. All of the monsters you come across and levels you explore are based on real-life locations, encounters, and folklore. Make sure to wishlist Blue Ridge Hunting on Steam and join the Discord to keep up to date with development. Links for both can be found on blueridgehunting.com. Thank you.
Our next batch of games takes us back to a bygone era, with throwbacks to our favorite creature collectors and a retro twist on indie classics like VVV.
Was that enough V's? One developer even goes outside the box, bringing that nostalgic SNES clay style box art to life.
Like Donkey Kong? That kind of art style? Donkey Kong Country? Looks like a Game Boy game. By the way, I follow a bunch of like indie developers and stuff on Blue Sky, but also like a bunch of accounts that focus on retro style games, and there's so many like new Game Boy games being made. It's crazy. So like if you have like Analog Pocket or any retro handheld or anything, or just like PC handheld or anything, there's like, if you're like looking for new Game Boy games to play, there's plenty out there. I think most are on itch.io, but yeah. I mean, like, I literally just got again Shantae. Yeah, Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution. I just got that in the mail for my Game Boy Advance. Brand new Game Boy Advance game in 2025. Crazy. By the way, I don't know if Limited Run Games is doing a showcase this year. They're kind of in hot water, and they've been kind of radio silent on LRG3. So, I don't know. Maybe, probably not this year, but they usually do it every year. Also, the controversy on this one is that they're using used Game Boy Advance cartridges and they're arriving dirty. I haven't really looked at mine, but it looks very clean and brand new to me. I haven't taken apart the cartridge, but yeah, this seems. I don't have that problem. This seems super clean and new. I don't see any dust or dirt or anything. And it works fine. Booted it up on my Game Boy Advance, loaded it up on my GB, what's it called? GB, the Geek Simon GB something, where it's an adapter I can load on the ROM onto my PC. And I dumped it on my Anbernic. The problem with my Anbernic's like busted, man, the left trigger, so I can only play certain games now on it. It sucks. I spent so much money on that damn thing. I gotta fix it. The suggestion is to factory reset it, which means I gotta back up everything and then dump it back on and reconfigure it, just so I can get that damn L button to work. I kind of want to buy. I kind of want to like sell it and buy a Retroid Pocket 5, but the problem is that
Kid Bash Super Legend,
the Switch 2
Insane
is like
stuff. Speaking of
very
insane,
around the corner.
I think we've reached the
There
one more
might be
thing
an
moment of the
Xbox
show.
handheld
Insane
later
is
this
exactly
year.
what Kyle and I said to each other when our final game popped
So
up
it's
on our
like,
TikTok
do I
feeds
want
a
to
couple years back.
buy another
We promised each other that
Retroid
when it was
handheld?
ready,
But that's
we'd
the
reach
one
out
that
and ask them to close the show.
that's the one that will let
Stars
me play
aligned, and
emulated
making it
games.
happen.
So that's why I want to get it. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. I forgot about this game. This was like years ago. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jing Wing from Team Spino LLC. You may have seen a animation video of a Spinosaurus wielding a Buster Sword before. That was created just to make my portfolio better, but it went viral and people kept asking for a game. So here we are, Dino Blade, a game where you play as a Spinosaurus wielding a great sword, fighting against other dinosaurs that may or may not have weapons. I want to thank everyone so much for motivating me and pushing me this far, and you can wishlist this game on Steam. Thank you, and catch you guys later.
We are but simple men who love big dinosaurs with big swords.
Dino Blade was a bucket list game for us. So huge thanks to Team Spino for wrapping it up in the most metal way possible. Perfect way to call it a wrap. Now it's time to get sappy, Mike.
As always, Visioncraft Productions, despite our best efforts to sabotage ourselves, you always make us look way more professional than we deserve. Thank you. And our marketing family at Vicarious PR, thank you for helping us support these incredible
one more
developers.
thing.
So many indies are working with limited resources and bandwidth, just looking for a chance. We're so grateful we could offer them that chance without asking for a penny in return. Having partners who share the same goals and values means the world to us. And speaking of which, to all the developers and publishers involved today, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for trusting us with your babies.
Whether this is your first time with us, you're co-streaming the event, or you're part of the 6-1 Indie community, your passion and enthusiasm for the indie scene keeps us going through the long
I
days.
should
and late
pre-plan
nights. Thank you.
Summer Game Fest
We can't wait
showcase
to hear
streams
your
for
reactions
Spawn
and
Trap
thoughts.
so we can
And while it's just
quickly
me, Mike, and Petey
make
on
separate
camera today,
videos for
the
them
full
on
6-1 crew is
YouTube.
what turns this showcase into something larger than life
Just
every
realizing
single
that now.
time. Once again, for everyone watching, don't forget to visit 61indie.com/showcase. There you'll find the full list of games shown today, along with hands-on previews and interviews from our editorial team and a post-show podcast. You'll also find the link to the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam event. Please wishlist, play demos, and add some new games to your libraries.
Beyond wishlisting, demoing, and picking up games, if you can, we have one more request. There are real human beings behind the games that you saw today. Some of the kindest, most dedicated individuals you'll ever meet. Making a game is nothing short of a miracle, especially in an era of layoffs, studio closures, and corporate consolidation. It takes blood, sweat, and tears to create something magical, so please show them your love, gratitude, and respect. And while you're at it, extend that love beyond games. Uplift, support, and stand alongside our queer, trans, non-binary, and BIPOC friends and family. Whether it's a few folks living in a big white house or a random name on the internet, reject hate and drown it out with love. We may not all
Hell
vibe
yeah.
with the same games, and damn, you might only still be here hoping I lied about Silksong earlier, but Regardless, we're all in this together.
The 6-1 Indie Showcase returns in September, and the Indie Game Awards
Oh.
are back for its second ceremony in December.
Okay.
The reception for the first ceremony was beyond words, and we're beyond excited to put all our resources and full production support into round 2. We'll share more details soon, so keep an eye on our site and socials to be in the know. But you won't have to wait too long for even
They
more
are
indie
on
hype.
Blue Sky. If you want
This
to follow
June,
them on Blue
many
Sky.
of our Showcase friends are celebrating the summer season
There you
with
go.
a fresh suite of indie games. that
We
deserve all
are
the love
reacting
and
to most of these
Be sure to
except
join us
for
in chat
the Green
and
Game
tune in.
Showcase.
Until
Because
then,
that's on at
we
the
love
same
you,
time as the Future
stay
Game
safe,
Show.
and support your local indie devs.
So. All right, cool. There wasn't one more thing. They ended on the Dino Blade game, which is fine. Cool showcase. I actually wrote down a lot, so I'm gonna be wish listing a lot of games. Cool stuff. I need a bathroom break, and then and then gonna switch over to Assassin's Creed. I also need to see if my bookcase has arrived. I don't think it has yet. My luck, it's gonna be like at the end of the day when I'm out of the house and I'm not here. So, anyways, thanks for watching on Twitch. Hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, wait, I'm uploading this to YouTube, so you're probably watching on YouTube. Again, if you want to see the group reactions to Summer Game Fest stuff that's happening the weekend of June 6th, the Switch launch weekend, which sucks because I'm not gonna be playing Switch much. I'm gonna be watching showcase reactions on here, but yeah, maybe I play Mario Kart on the side while we're watching that stuff. But yeah, you can follow the Spawn Trap. The link tree is at the bottom of the screen. We're gonna be live on Twitch and YouTube. It'll be archived on YouTube, so if you miss anything, you can watch it later. We're gonna be reacting to Summer Game Fest on June 6th with Day of the Devs after on Saturday. We're going to be reacting to a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty much everything that they showed here. If I can back it up. So right here, you guys can't see my mouse. So left to right, top, bottom. The Mixed Summer Game Showcase, we're not doing a live reaction to. I will be doing a late reaction to that here on Twitch and uploaded later to YouTube. So don't worry about that. I will be watching it. I'll just be busy when it is live. That's not going to be on the weekend. That's earlier in the week. So I'll be doing that later. However, everything else here is going to be on the Friday or Saturday. So Wholesome Direct, that's going to be Saturday morning. Women-led games is going to be on that Saturday. Frosty Game Fest is the last thing we're going to be reacting to on Saturday. Southeast Asian Game Show is going to be on the Saturday. Latin American Game Showcase. Green Game Showcase is going to be happening, but it's going to be happening at the same time as the Future Game Show. So we're not going to be reacting to that one. We'd rather watch the Future Game Show. No offense, Green Game Showcase. I might watch that one later on my own, like afterward, but it probably won't be that day. Black Voices in Gaming. Actually, I don't know when that is. They said that they're doing it this year, or they said that they're doing it in June. But there's no date or time unless they've announced it since I last checked a few days ago, because I've been busy and haven't been able to check. So we're going to have to check that one, because I know Matt said that he wanted to watch that one in particular. But I don't know when it is exactly. So if it's on the Saturday, we're going to have to shift stuff around, because it's going to be overlapping with something else most likely. Because right now we're planning from like 12 to 8 showcases that day. So yeah, depends when Black Voices in Gaming is. Day of the Devs is right after the Summer Game Fest. So we're going to watch Summer Game Fest, and then right after is going to be Day of the Devs. So that's on the Friday. So
with a fresh suite.
yeah, so that's the plans for Summer Game Fest. And then Sunday is going to be the Xbox Showcase and PC Gaming Showcase. Actually, I can give you a breakdown what our current schedule is, but again, it might change depending on when stuff gets announced. But so far, Eastern Time Zone, we're going to be doing Friday, June 6th. Summer Game Fest is at 5 p.m. Day of the Devs is going to be immediately following that. Saturday, June 7th, starting off the day at noon, Wholesome Games Direct, and pretty much every hour after that, women-led games, Latin American Game Showcase, Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Future Games Summer Showcase, which is typically more than an hour. So we're going to be watching that for a bit. And then Frosty Game Fest at 7 p.m. To wrap up the day. So that's pretty much, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showcases for the entire day on Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be the Xbox Game Showcase / Outer Worlds 2 Direct at 1 p.m. and then the PC Gaming Show at 3 p.m. So we're going to have a packed weekend for Summer Game Fest. So I hope you're enjoying that. Definitely go follow Spawn Trap. Go follow my other YouTube channel for live streams, youtube.com/@TillPlaysLive, or on twitch.tv/TillPlays. Turn on notifications so you know when I go live, which is going to be right after this. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So stick around if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. What is your game of the showcase that you're most looking forward to, that you have wish listed? Let me know in the comments down below. And hopefully I'll see you during Summer Game Fest for Spawn Trap. So yeah, enjoy.